Playing in Lubbock. Honestly, there's a lot of venues that support live music, especially like smaller acoustic stuff, and so it's a good opportunity to stay busy. There's a camaraderie there with other musicians in Lubbock. It's not, I mean, you know, you always hear the competition, you know, but it's all friendly. There's a lot of really talented musicians and a lot of guys to play with, and so you really should feel lucky as a musician starting in Lubbock and getting to play with the guys that have been doing it for so long. You might walk into Bar PM and not know that band up there, half of them have toured Europe before and played with, you know, countless well-known acts, and they just call Lubbock home.
It's such a tight-knit community. I mean, you got kind of the big city feel, but with a small town vibe still. There's so many great people that have come out of Lubbock, and a lot of guys, you know, they come out of kind of the surrounding area, Shallow Water, Sundown, Crane, Odessa, Permian Basin area, you know, all of that kind of just funnels up towards Lubbock, and then from there you got a lot of people playing around town, but it's not so over congested as, say, Austin, for example. You don't have to pay the bars to play, they pay you still.
Not only are the fans and everything real loyal to us, all the other musicians come out and they come support us, they come support everybody else. And the same thing with us, like we go up there and support them, play with them, get up on stage, do all that sort of stuff like that. There's a lot of good stuff that comes out of Lubbock, Texas. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff that comes out of everywhere, but Lubbock's music scene is on point. Like, it has always been there, it will always be there.
It is a cohesive band of gypsies here. We all take care of each other. Obviously, you're gonna have some discrepancies, you know, here and there between various individuals, but for the most part, we all realize that we are honed in on a gold mine of independence and individuality that is, you know, really yet to be discovered on a grand scale.
As far as Lubbock goes, I mean, you really can't walk down the street in the city without running into a bar with live music. Somebody's playing somewhere every night.
I mean, there's people with the argument there's nothing to do in Lubbock but go to the bar and drink, and I mean, that just happens to be one of my favorite pastimes. But there's Buffalo Springs Lake for the outdoor folks, and you just got to make what you can of it.
Don't be a homebody. There's live music every day of the week. You know, any bar you want to walk down the street to, you'll probably find somewhere.
There's a lot of good venues and a lot of bar owners and managers that are willing to get live music in and get people into the venue and really support it. So, I mean, it's a great place to play.
At home, I'm torn between the Office and the Blue Light because both have been great. You know, they've both, you know, taken us under their wing.
I really like the Shack barbecue. Love the Blue Light, of course. Singer-songwriter nights there, great.
You can get as small down as to the Spoon or Texas Cafe. I mean, we used to play there all the time.
You know, we've pretty much played just about every venue here. I think it'd be cool to sell out the
United Spirit Arena, baby. I want to pack it out. And someday I will.
You know, you can always dream big. No matter where we live, I'll always say, hey, we're a Lubbock band. You know, we'll always be a Lubbock band. And I think there's something about the crowds here and just playing. You learn to play through anything, you know, and play in any kind of scenario, and it's really cool, the opportunity.
We just want to play what we want to play and just shotgun blast it and see what works. And then at the end of the day, if it works out well, what we're going to tell them is that we're from Lubbock, Texas. And you should check out what's going on there, because, you know, if it works out, I'm going to say, yeah, you know what, we're not the only cool thing that came out of that town. You should check it out.